Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Pedagogy in Practice. In this episode, I'm going to be talking to you about Canva. Now, before I get into that, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like the content we're pushing in our videos, please go ahead and give us a like. And if you think about something you'd like to add, go ahead and add a comment. Okay, with all that said, let's get right into it. Okay, now for those of you that have seen my courses, you know that I like to design my classes and include a lot of different graphic images. And these images that I use as banners up at the top of a page, and I use them in my weekly introductions. I put them on assignments, I put them in discussions, on announcements, I put them everywhere through my Canvas course. And I typically have a design that's fairly consistent throughout the entire length of the course. Sometimes I even design these graphics in themes, like in my English B2 Harry Potter class, or if you come to one of my workshops, you're likely going to see a banner that's designed in the theme of that workshop, whether that be design tools or third-party tools or whatever the case may be. So what Canva can do for you is Canva is a free online website that will allow you to actually design some of these banners in customized sizes so that you can add something like this to your course yourself. And what are the benefits of this? Well, the nice thing about doing this is that, one, it spices up the aesthetic of your course, right? Makes it something pleasing to look at. And we can add in, alternative tags to make sure it's accessible. But it also humanizes your course and gives your students a good sense of who you are while also keeping navigation and the design very consistent for them so that it's easy to navigate. So let's go ahead and hop over to Canva by going to canva.com, and I'll show you what you need to do in order to create your own banners. Okay, so once you get to canva.com, you're going to want to go ahead and sign up for a free personal account. Now, of course, there's going to be subscription options where it's going to ask you to pay, and of course, those will come with more bells and whistles, but I'm going to be talking about some of the basic features to just create a banner for your Canvas course using the free part of Canva. Okay. So once you create your account and you are in, you're going to see a page that looks an awful lot like this. And what's really cool about it is Canva actually provides some already ready-made templates that you can use and adjust. So let's say, for example, I wanted to look for some Zoom backgrounds. I can just type that into the search field, hit enter, and now Canva is going to bring up a bunch of Zoom backgrounds that I can actually click on and adjust the template and make my own, and then I can actually upload it into Zoom and it will appear behind me. So there are a lot of really cool things that you can do with Canva. But the reason we're here today is we want to talk specifically about creating those sort of like title banners that you can use in your class. Now, of course, you're not going to want to have the exact same title banner used on your home page and used in your weekly introduction pages and used on your assignments. You may want the design to stay the same, but the content and what it says will change based on obviously what it is that it's delivering. So where you want to go first is up in the top right-hand corner. Go ahead and click the purple button called Create a Design. And it's just in the top right-hand, it's the rectangular button. Click Create a Design. And that's going to pull up this drop-down menu for you. Now you have all sorts of options here, right? Some are Facebook posts, posters, Instagram posts. So it gives you some preset sizes, right? So you don't have to worry about what the pixel dimensions are. Or you can also do a custom size. Now, one thing that I have found in working with design tools and with a Canvas page is I find that something that's typically 1,000 pixels wide by 200 to 300 pixels deep works best for the page. So once you hit plus custom size, you can actually go ahead and add that in, and it's going to be in pixels, the PX extension right there. So just go ahead and type the width of 1,000 pixels wide by 300 pixels deep, and go ahead and say create new design. Now once you do that, you're actually going to see that canvas, that size right here. You'll notice that it's a very rectangular shape, right? 1,000 pixels wide by 300 pixels deep in this case. And you'll see that I have this really nice canvas right here, and even over here on the side, it gives me all sorts of little templates that I can scroll through. Now, what you're going to notice is some of them have this little crown in the lower right-hand corner. That actually is for the pros, so you'd have to pay to get access to those. But if you look at some of them, like this one right here, it says free, so you don't have to pay. You could actually click on that and then modify the content of that banner and do that. But what I wanted to show you is how to create a banner from scratch. So if you come over here to the far left-hand corner, and you'll see this sort of bar here, this vertical bar, you have a bunch of different things, one of which is called elements. This menu item, if you click on it, is going to now provide you a bunch of preset elements that Canva comes with that you can now just add directly onto this 1000 by 300 pixel banner that you're creating. So let's go ahead and say that maybe, the thing that I want to talk about has to do with this Coca-Cola can. And you'll notice that it's free. When you mouse over it, it's going to likely tell you if it's free or if it's a pro account. Most of these seem to be free right now. And of course, if you want to expand your menu, you can come here to graphics, click see all, and then it's going to pull up a whole bunch of different graphics for you. Right, so I'm going to scroll through here and I'm just going to find a graphic. Maybe this actually has to do with providing them with some, I don't know, maybe some direction about how to navigate my course. So I could actually come here, find this little camping rustic thing, which is the bi-directional arrow, and I can actually throw it right there on the canvas just by dragging and dropping it. And of course, that one wants to reload the page for some reason. So I reload the page, there it is, and I can actually, by clicking on it, it gives me these little anchor handles in the corner of the image, and I can actually increase the size of that image right there. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, that's great. It's really nice to be able to quickly grab those graphics and drag them on, but what about words? Well, if you're done looking for images on your banner, you can actually scroll down here on that far left-hand corner, go to text, right? And then you can actually get all of these different options right here. So I'm going to look for something that I think will go okay with that graphic right there. And I can scroll through here. I can click add a heading. I can even, let's say, maybe I don't want to go with something that's going to look perfect, but I really like this glow. I can actually put that glow there, click on it, and if I double click, I can now retype it. So maybe this is going to be, about course navigation. And you'll see that I typed it too large. Well, if you notice, all around Canva, you have all of these tools, this little toolbar, right? So I can actually change the font by selecting here, and I can change it to maybe this font Anton that I like, and you'll notice it gets much bolder and thicker, right? I can even change the size, which is obviously something I'm going to want to do because I don't want the ATION of navigation to go off that banner image, right? So I can just continually go down until in the font size by using this tool right here, I can bring it down until I get all of those letters on a single line. And then of course I can click out of it and I can move that around. Go ahead and click off of it and then I can move that around. I can even change the color it looks like. I can come here and change it to like a green glow, or maybe for this sign I want it to have an orange glow. So you see, I get a lot of options. And so you can drag those graphic elements and you can also put your own text. And of course, there's another button over here for more that you can search for more. Now, once you get your design to a place that you're ready to put it into your Canvas course, this is what you're going to do. You're going to once again go up to the top right-hand corner and click Download. Now, once you click Download, you can actually download it in several different formats. You can download it as a PNG, which is what I would recommend you download it as. You can also, and so does Canva for that matter. You can also download it as a JPEG. You can download it as a PDF, PDF for print. Now, some of the features actually include some like animated GIFs or some animations. So if you're going to upload it as an animated GIF or a video file, you're definitely going to want to download the MP4 or the GIF version, right? But this is just a static image, and I'm simply going to come here and click PNG. And then I'm going to say, if you want the background, in other words, the white on the canvas to be transparent so that whatever is behind it shows through, you want to make sure to click Transparent Background. And that's actually a Canvas Pro feature, and you'll notice that it has the crowns over here. So I'm not going to do that right now. All I'm going to do is select Download, and then I'm going to download that to a location on my computer. And I'm just going to direct that for the time being to my desktop. Okay. Up next, I'm going to show you how to upload this into Canvas and then using design tools, put it in your design tools template as the top banner on your page. Let's go check this out. Okay, so here we are at the final few steps in order to get our banner uploaded into Canvas and then placed on our page. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go in the course that you want to place this banner into. You want to go into your file folder. And then I like to typically in my course create a graphics folder and then a headers folder so that when I click on the headers, I can now just come here and say, is this a weekly header? I'm just going to upload this as a standalone header, but you can create subfolders within other folders so that you can actually, be real specific about what's what. But I'm going to go ahead and click upload. And now I'm going to go navigate to that point on my desktop where I have that navigation banner that we just created. There it is. And I'm going to say open. Now, this is key. You want to upload it into the folder because Design Tools has the ability to recognize the contents of your course folder and distinguish between the different file types. In this case, what's relevant is that it's an image file. So now that I have the image uploaded into my file folder, I can now hop over to a page, and we're almost done here. This is going to go pretty quick. I can click plus page, and then as it usually does, Design Tools pops out from the top right-hand corner, and I'm going to give this page a name. We'll just call it Pedagogy in Practice, right? Now I come up here to Design Tools. Let me go ahead and launch it and let that menu load up on my screen. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and we'll let it do that. Okay, so now that it's popped out, I'm now going to come down here and I am going to go ahead and choose my theme to apply to the page. I'll do my flat section 2. I'm going to apply that to the page. And now in my Create Edit Content menu in Design Tools, right? If I expand that menu, right? So Create Edit Content, expand it. And if I go down to choose a banner image, let me go ahead and expand, choose a banner image. And if I scroll down all these images, of course it comes with some preset images, the nice front of admissions and records right there of our Bakersfield College, desert and sky images. But if I scroll down, you're going to see these other images that I have in my folder, and there's the navigation one. So let me go ahead and click that navigation one. And as soon as I click it, it goes ahead and loads it as the top banner image on my page. Let me close Design Tools, and you'll see there's that banner image right underneath the top header. I can say save, and that is what that top banner image looks like. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to use Canva to create banner images. A lot of the stuff that I create, I use Illustrator and Photoshop. However, if you do not want to pay for a subscription to those services, Canva is a great tool. I highly recommend using it. It has a lot of really cool preset graphics and features, as I showed you. And if you liked this video, please remember to give it a like. If you have some comments, throw them down there. I'd love to hear from you. And other than that, we'll see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Great. Talk to you later. Bye.